Hello, welcome to the channel. For those of you who are my long-term, long-standing, beautiful collective people, I want to say that I really appreciate you and the journey we've been on, and also, the community that has come together as a collective to also help other people. And really, this is what this channel is all about. Even though we have to reveal the negative, the positive, all of it, the good, the bad, the ugly. So thank you all for your support. And realistically, you are supporting others by being a part of the collective. Now, as you all know, I only get on here to help the community. I do not make anything out of YouTube or anything, and a lot of time and a lot of effort goes into this. So I will be taking some time out and we'll talk about this in the reading, because a lot of people are going through this next issue. So I will be taking some time out. Now, I may do mini reads on other platforms, just really quick ones, but due to just needing some, like we're all just this eclipse season, we are all needing to reevaluate. We're reevaluating everything and everyone, and you need to get into your energy now and really clarify who you are and where you're going. So I'll be taking a little step back. So I really appreciate those who hang in there. I am trying to come up with something where I can keep, it'll be on another platform or on a website or something like that, where I can, bring out reads for people and have like exclusive access for certain people and things like that. So I am working on some projects, and I have to put some time and energy into those projects to get them up and running. So if I take a little step back from here, it could be spasmodically that I put something up, or not at all. I'm just not sure with time and balance and juggling and reevaluating everything. I'm a one-man band, one-man show, so I have to kind of do every aspect, but I totally want to still be there for the community and for the people I do help, who truly do appreciate and get a lot from what we give spiritually and in spiritual information. So guys, just thought I'd do that. But before I go, I want to give a big talk about the next month. We've got eclipse season. We are closing out that 2024-8 if you haven't had your birthday yet. I mean, you're in the crossover 2024-2025 anyway, because we're nearly at the end of the year. How crazy is that? But another year's gone, and that's why it's time for reevaluation of your time, your energy, where you're appreciated, valued, where things are growing, where they're not growing. That's what this whole eclipse season is going to come in and reveal. Okay, a lot of you, there is a new you, and that's it's either working through you naturally, you can't help it, you're a new you, and a lot of you, it is the ending and beginning, like I have to say, the DEATH and rebirth of you. So you will not be the same person, and a lot of you will be going through huge emotional roller coasters as the old you sort of falls away, rebirths, okay? You'll be no longer able to hang in the energy that you are. You'll be reevaluating where you're happy in your life or not. And these will be very, very deep, meaningful things. I see clients all day, every day. I run workshops and things like that. And people write, and healings and things like that every day. It's been my job for 20, 30 years full time. So I've been in the thick of it, and I've seen things change over decades as well. Yeah, that's scary, isn't it? So now what I want to say here is these are deep, deep, profound shifts and closures of you. Okay? That takes a lot of energy, a lot of rebalance, a lot of distorted energy, a lot of breaking down to break through. Where you're fed up, where you can no longer be that old energy or be treated how you were treated or whatever it is for you, this is your breakthrough time. It is breakdown, but it's breakthrough, okay? And those doors will be closing and slamming for good. It's when you can't go back to the old. You can't go back to how it was. You can't continue in, if you're feeling that, I call it dead energy. You're trying, just nothing's motivating you, no momentum, no joy in your life, no anything like that. Whatever it is, mundane, Groundhog Day. I was complaining about that just the other day, in certain things, and so were other people, because that is showing you that the energy, that the vibration that you are in no longer serves you, is working for you, and you have shifted out of that energy. So then you've got to kind of create the new, and you're all waiting for that new energy to come in. So buckle up for eclipse season. Remember, eclipse season's like wild cards. You think you're going this way, you're going that way. You always thought you'd be XYZ or at XYZ, and poof, you could be gone, okay? And change direction just like a whirlwind, like a tornado, like an eclipse energy coming in. And they're huge eclipses, and they really are closing out who you are for the rebirth of you, for the representing of you. A bit like what I said at the start, it's time to make some changes, and it's time to create that energy and space to get things moving and move life forward in a different way, or a more exciting way, or fun way, or creative way. Okay, so however that falls for you, it can be personal, business, career, friends, groups, activities, hobbies, whatever it is, lifestyle, environment. Maybe, you've always worked indoors and you want to work outdoors, This is going to be a complete change, okay? Because a lot of you that I'm seeing, healing, reading for, are really over the old paradigms and the old script that you played, the old storybook of you, and how people perceive you, treat you, behave to you. It's like it's all got to change. Does that make sense? So hopefully, I just wanted to say prepare, because it's every second person that I'm seeing. It's probably going to be every person by the time the eclipse hits. I really wanted to just bring out a nice message, or a message of support, concern, and what is the message that's the best for the collective at this time through this season of eclipses, Spirit. Look, new beginnings, passion. You've got to find that passion, that spark, that new beginning. A lot of you are in the old, something's got to give, like something's got to shift, something's got to change. Well, this is the spark of new change. See this, because you're in this energy, and I think we're all in that energy, because the energy's dull, dense, heavy. It's when you're sick of the same old, okay? What's coming in? Passion. It's like anything. If a plant's not growing, do you keep it? Like if it's all unhealthy and not surviving, I don't want to say that word, if it's not surviving, and it's sitting over in the corner and it's not, do we keep it there? No, we nourish it, we we feed it, we grow it, every human being needs to be moving forward. Stagnancy is not good for anyone. Disappointment, regret of the past, disappointment of the past, where you put in all your effort, what did they say? What did someone say? You gave it your best shot. You gave it your best shot and it was good, but it's like you now need to shift it into the frequency, a different frequency. All right. So don't get into this. Just go, well, I gave it my all. I gave it my best. I present, when you can walk away, it's better to say, when you can walk away going, I gave it my best. I did my all. I can walk away with my head held high going, I gave that everything I could have given. That's what you want to do. No matter where you are in life, who it is, what it is, where it is, if you can walk away from groups, friends, associations, careers, environments, lifestyles, and say, I really gave this situation my all, and now it's time for me to grow and move on and move forward. Okay? And look at this incoming. This is passionate, spontaneous, sudden, in and out, whirlwind energy. And look, if some of you are over that, in and out, off and on, when nothing's sustaining, it's in, it's out, it's on, it's off, well then you need to heal out of that frequency. And that I'm going to be taking some time to really heal and clear out of some frequencies too. We're all in this. We're all in this together. Okay? See, moving on, moving forward. Look at this. Disappointment. Okay, so this is the 5 of Cups under the 4 of Cups. So, you're not seeing these other cups around you. There are new cups coming in, possibilities, offers. And if this is you and people don't see these beautiful cups around you and they're only looking at this empty cup, then it's time to, and you know what I've noticed? All the cups, 5 of Cups, 4 of Cups, actually I just noticed, are upside down. Look at the 3 of Cups, overflowing, filling, overpouring. So something is coming in here and it is time for you to move on and move forward. It's like if nothing's growing, if nothing's growing, if nothing's moving, it's about to. And if you, I say this to all my clients, if something's just not growing and taking momentum, you're not in alignment. You're not around the right people. You're not in the right alignment. Okay, Sun card, beautiful, success, healing. See, Empress. Empress, male, female, is birthing, creating, things growing, things moving. When things are stagnant in life or within yourself, that's why spirituality is great. That's why healing's great. As hard as healing is, as deep and dark and misty as the healing is, to get to that clearing, to clear it. See, the healing, the light behind it, got to get through that misty fog. You come out... Things have to be birthing, growing, moving, because you are energy. You are energy. If energy becomes stagnant, that's where health issues, mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual happens when you are not moving forward, when you are not moving. You are a moving energy. Even if you love where you are, love what you're doing, you are a moving energy. You have to have you would love that and it would be moving, correct? So if you're not feeling that, Sun card, success, illumination, healing, Empress, growth, birthing, recycling. Can you see the waterfall coming out here of this Empress energy? So Empress is not good in any stagnant. Empress will support and grow. Everyone under the Empress's energy becomes more prosperous, whether it's information, energy, protection. It is a birthing, a growing, something that continues to grow. The Empress cannot sit in stagnancy. Neither can the Emperor. Okay, so that's when everything falls apart. See, overflowing abundance. So that everything and anything that is not flowing is not in alignment. It is not. Yeah, I heard misalignment, alignment. Yeah, well, misalignment is not in alignment. Misalignment. Well, they want me to use the word misalignment. Moving on, going with the flow of the currents and getting that flow back. What I do like about these cards, beside the two dark ones in the middle, everyone's coming out of this dark into the light. See that? It's dark around the edges, it's light in the middle. See this spontaneous, sudden, it is a bit dark, but there is light behind it. We've got the sun, we've got the light coming behind this healing, and we've got the birthing and the Empress here. This is a new you, this is a rebirth. You're going to come out different, okay? And it's time to pull away and do that, or whatever. Yeah, see, see this, you stuck, block, see, coming out of it. Halfway. You're halfway there. Okay? And this is there. Now I don't know if that's a day, a week, a month, after the eclipse season, but this is positive news of a new beginning is happening. Okay. See, it's all about imbalance, indecision, imbalance, unequal give and take, not reciprocated, unreciprocated, imbalance, unequal give and take, not on the same page, people giving less than, giving receiving's out of balance, whatever it is, indecision making, whatever it is. Oh, that's over there. We have soulmates, soul family, and people coming in who will fill your cups. And if you're a person that fills people's cups all the time, get ready for your cups to be filled. Oh, and I pulled a cup. When you move on, when you move forward, it's time to move on, it's time to move forward. You've got all the tools, all the skills, all the knowledge, and anyone or anything living anywhere, any place, any that is not flowing, it's time to change something up. And if you're sitting there going, I can't move, Lisa, I can't change, I can't move from my environment, change something, change anything. Change the plants in your house. Whatever it is, just change up the energy, your routine, okay? Switch energy. If you go that way, drive the other way. If you do this on the weekends as a routine, go and do something left field. Yeah, I'll be doing it too, don't worry. All right, see, reevaluation of what fills your cups. What brings you joy? That is the classic of this reading in a nutshell. What brings you joy? What is growing and what has stopped growing? This is growing to here, and she's looking at this going, how do I get more? How do I grow more out of this? Nine of Pentacles, the Sun card. Now, if you're thinking of a business, create it, a new idea, putting in the work, the effort. Some of you might have to be single or independent or are. You maybe have built something and ready to add more and create. Whatever it is, you'll be looking to expand something, and you have got a solid foundation there, or you're about to. Healing, see, home, foundation. And we've got look at that, the Empress with the King of Swords. That shows me this Empress is seeing truth, fact. That's head over heart. That is seeing a spade, calling a spade, and seeing what is, it's like when you see who, what, when, where puts energy, effort, time, or just clear fact, okay? It could be with the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Swords, business decisions, because this is a businessman, this is organized. This is boundaries, this is schedules, this is routines, this is running it like a business. There's no emotion here. It's getting your work hat on. I say every day, because how I am in my home when I'm not at work is very different to how I am at work. When I'm at work, I put my work hat on. I become in business. Okay, because you do need to learn to separate particularly, business and home life, or get a balance. Some of you, it could be a balance of home life and work life. It could be. It could be a restructuring of that, absolutely, and a healing that needs to happen. It could be a clearing out of, people, routines, schedules. Yeah. Going inward. It is time to go inward, because a lot of you are not happy and you've got a lot coming at you, or you have a lot to deal with. You're looking at the glass half full, overwhelmed, and you're very inward. And you probably need to go inward, Spirit said, and process, because that is going to be, we've got the King and Queen of Swords out here. That's Queen of Swords is about boundaries, clear-cut truth, being truthful with self. Like, she's really protecting herself. Maybe you feel you need to really protect yourself. Maybe you're feeling, it's got this, moving forward, the Chariot, getting the Queen of Cups on healing, and the Four of Wands is your spiritual foundation, your happiness, where you feel fulfilled, where you feel connected, where you feel nurtured, giving, loving, and vice versa. That's where that is. Something not willing to look at, incoming, releasing the burden. Good news is you're going to release the burden. And we have the King of Swords and the King of Cups releasing a burden. So King and Queen of Cups here. We do have here, you could be balancing your masculine and feminine. You could be just getting a lot of emotional balance here. You might be only working with people who are like-minded, energy-minded, equally nurturing, whatever it is for you. But what I get here is, and we're back to the whole what's in alignment. What's in alignment with you will have to have a spiritual mission now. We have to remember that. And a spiritual purpose and a spiritual partnership, destiny path. So, excuse me, I've got a dry mouth. A lot of you will be realigning, or if you're in misalignment, you'll be realigning to come into this spiritual self-healing, alignment, releasing burden, incoming, passionate new beginnings, and getting yourself back in alignment. As I said, that could be balancing home and work, getting yourself back in spiritual balance. It could be teaming up with like-minded people. It could be getting on a path with soul families, soul friends, soul groups, people that are actually what we call your tribe. Okay, because anything that's not that is probably creating the imbalance within you, or I think there's a direct, clear truth here of where what is creating your imbalance and unhappiness. And remember, that's within you first, and what you attract in or how people respond, that's what healing's about. We clear it in us, so that we don't keep attracting it in. A lot of you could be stepping into healing stuff too. Yeah, see, spirit, nothing coming into reality. The universe has seen this. 111 on the clock there. Spirit has seen this and not moving forward. See, this is interesting. So it could be divine timing as well. And it could be a lot of things have not come into fruition for you, or moving forward, or you feel they're stagnant, or you feel they're not moving. We've got justice and temperance coming in. Beautiful. That is balance, truth, commitment, balance, order, things being put in back in order, and also receiving. Now you're receiving. Now you're stepping in your power. Now you're happy. Now you can move forward. And judgment is going to be on the devil and the inner-outer conflict. Now, the devil represents, so that this new cup can be presented and the new path, and we can close out this struggle. All right? And you'll be very focused and you'll be staying on that path. Emperor energy, fated, and your ship's coming in. And we have the Queen of Pentacles, meaning you did it, you put in the work, you deserve it, you deserve the reward. Okay, male, female, whatever. Now, and that's what Nine of Pentacles is. You, the Sun card and moving forward is because you did the work. You can't heal if you don't do the work. You can't grow something if you don't do the work. Inner, I'm talking inner work, changes, right? Now, a lot of people, get back to this. So the Devil card and inner outer conflict, this is what holds you back. Everybody's got a shadow side. Everyone's got a shadow side. Everybody, this is addictions, obsessions, patterns, behaviors, belief systems, traumas, whatever it is. We all have them. Are you stuck in a rut? Are you stuck in a routine? That's the Devil card. Can you not shift, a change, being trapped, entrapped, where you don't feel free, where you feel stuck, stagnant, bound to? You can feel bound to a job. They are all judgments, like fate and judgment. See, judgment and fated moments creating this is coming out, these swords of truth, getting you back into your heart, into your spirituality, into connection of self. And that's what this reading's saying. Whatever's out of balance, whatever you can't see, whatever's out of alignment, time to go inward with the Hermit and heal, get your foundation, reconnect, and release anything that's not. And I kind of feel with that fated wheel of change, judgment and temperance, and the divine intervention and the Ten of Swords, it looks like it is happening. I know you think it's not, but it is happening. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. I'd say this is going to be a very turbulent month for everybody, and very revealing, but also remember the rising phoenix from the ashes, okay? You want things to close out now. Yeah, the gods favor you. Any rival, that's going to be shown up. Sexual union here is about just not that. It's basically things changing within you now. Okay, so what you were attracted to, you're not, but vice versa. Sexual energy is passion, desires. It doesn't have to be sexual. All right, doesn't have to be. Solitude and get divine truth. Sit in the unknown right now where you are. Stop trying to resurrect the already done and dusted. Discovery, beauty and grace, and then there is a little temptation. There's going to be choices, and that's the challenge. Any temptations now, any temptations now are challenges by the divine. You're being divinely guided, unsighted. You've got beauty and grace coming in that you can't see, clearing energy cords and coming apart are the unseen factors. And to be honest, that is twin flame energy, but I'm not going to look at that as twin flame energy. I'm going to look at that card as anything that is not in alignment with you, that is not in balance with you. And also, if we remember, twin flame is energy. It's about evolving, growing, to like a union. Twin flame is actually a union, a coming together where you're supported, where you're protected, where you're guided, where your growth happens in a healthy way. Even negative growth, even trigger trauma in a healthy way is a true twin flame journey. But I think it's more about balance, because we've got unseen factors and balance again. Stay hopeful. The dark side's coming out, we know that. Unspoken love, betrayals and regret. So you definitely are purging before you take this leap of faith. game over. See? Healing. Game over and healing. You are going through one, if you cannot handle or the energy or what you're in or the old you or whatever it is, don't worry, you are healing. You are healing, that's all. It's brewing up and it's all about your divine blueprint. Look at that. It was all meant to happen. Don't resist it. Resistance. Foolish, frequency shift. There you go. All right, passion reignited. I think we've confirmed it. So please take care. Please ground. If I'm not sort of bringing, I will try and pop on. But as I said, again, reevaluation of everything. And sometimes you have to step back and put your energy in other things to get them moving and growing and started in a better way. That's just how you look at it, all right? I'll try and put some little short clippy videos up on those other platforms. But hit that like button, and I appreciate those of you who hang in there and stay in support of the channel. And I will touch base when I can. Okay, take care. Bye.